dejan algo atrás.
This is the teaser trailer that Ubisoft has just shown, and it shows the new attacker who is called JACKAL, and it shows his ability. So he can actually see footprints from enemy operators. So he can see the footprints of defenders. So this is a very anti-roamer character. So let's go in depth on the JACKAL's ability. So first of all, he has to touch his head to actually activate the ability. Now, does that mean he can't aim down the sights when he first activates it? Maybe there's a kind of weak point when he's switching it on where you can't aim down the sights or something like that. You can see that he's obviously got a big glowing head, which I guess is like a UV light, probably for picking up the grime on the defender's shoes, I guess. And we can see that it goes into this kind of perspective, and you can see that there is this kind of circle showing up in the HUD. He's got his pistol out, which makes me very interested in whether or not that means it's kind of like IQ, that when he activates it, he can only have his pistol out, or are they just doing that for this trailer? So this is extremely interesting. And of course, how long do the footprints last? Because the defenders could just run around a room in circles for ages to make loads of footprints, or do the footprints only last a couple of seconds? Very interesting for taking out a roamer and kind of hunting them down, because if you run off and hide in a room, this guy could potentially see exactly where you've gone and just call his entire team over to go take you out. So very powerful. And the footprints, of course, are very bright, very easy to see. There is more detail as well in the actual character. They've actually put up a little kind of blog post that talks about the creation of the Special Forces unit, why they were made, and it goes into talk about the JACKAL. It also shows the actual weapons he'll be getting. So he's getting primary weapons, C7E, which is possibly the weapon we see him holding in the artwork, but he can also get a PW9, so that's going to be quite interesting if he can run around with an SMG, which would be very good for close combat. And then we've got an ITA-12S as a secondary, which I don't know what that is, and a UPS-40, that's the pistol we see him holding in the actual video. So the ITA-12S is interesting. I wonder what weapon that actually is. So let's take a look at the teaser again. We actually get to see more than just the new operator. We get to see some new parts of the map that we've not seen before, and it looks really cool. I'm loving the multicolor look of the entire map. And the operator himself is actually quite darkly colored. He seems to have more of a pilot outfit on, dark green. Obviously the big glowing head is going to be interesting. And as we can see, when he actually walks into the room, it does appear to be on all the time. Even when he goes to activate it, it's on before he activates. So he is going to be quite an obvious target. Like, this guy's not going to be hiding in a corner of a room or something. You're going to see that clear as day. So headshotting him is going to be extremely easy. And of course, the ability is going to be potentially very powerful, but it might be like IQ, where you might have to have the pistol out. If that's the case, that's not so great. But also, how long do the footprints last? Like, and as a defender, can you actually set them up? Like, would you be able to run along a corridor, double back on yourself, go on a different route, and actually then watch him on the cameras, perhaps on a Valkyrie cam, watch him following those footprints? Then you could come up behind him and get him. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out in game, and I'm really liking it. I'm super hyped now for the defender to find out what she can do as a defending operator. And I cannot. So guys, subscribe and I will keep you up to date with Rainbow Six Siege. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Catch you next time.